All right, Web Apostles. So here we are. This is really late. I apologize for that. Um, I got caught up in stuff this week. I know that never happens to you guys, but it did happen to me this week. So I apologize for that. And so this is really late. It's Saturday. But and also, I'm not going to be there tomorrow, which would be the 4th. So we will not have a meeting tomorrow. I have to go to Oregon and visit with my relatives. Um, So the next time we will get together will be a week from tomorrow. That will be, let me look at the date. That will be the 11th. And I will not put out a video next week. So this will be the video that will be for the 11th. And so um, what we're going to cover for that week is we're going to cover Instagram and Pinterest. And so let's just get right into it. Oops. So this is Instagram. Instagram is based around pictures, and it's based around um, your mobile phone. And so you can't upload pictures to Instagram directly from your computer. You can only do it from your phone. And so that's both kind of an advantage and kind of a feature of Instagram, I guess. It's one of the reasons why I don't make it my main social media. I'm not a huge phone guy. I like my computer. I like being able to edit things on my computer and do things with my computer, and so um, that's one of the reasons I don't, I guess, fully embrace Instagram. But if you're a phone person, if you like your phone, and you like taking pictures with your phone, Instagram could definitely be the place for you. The way Instagram works is once you set up your account, I'm not going to walk you through that. I think most of you can set up an account. Uh, you get it on your phone, and you start following people and then please follow the church. And then it works a lot like Facebook. So you have, instead of likes, you have hearts. So if I want to like something, I heart it, and then also I can comment. So and in those comments, um, so I'm just going to put that's awesome. And then you can also use hashtags in Instagram. So that, remember in Twitter when we talked about hashtags, that just puts it in groups. And so uh, when people can click on the hashtag, and then it will take them to and then you can see everybody else's picture that has used the Woot tag. Instagram does use hashtags. The cool thing about Instagram, and the only reason that I really use it, is that I can import Instagram straight into the website, which is really nice for me. So here's the website, faithdevictory.com, the main page. At the bottom of the main page, here's my Instagram feed right here. So these are my 5 latest pictures from Instagram. We got Marty here. We went out and got some fancy ramen noodles. We got Pastor Matt preaching, Pastor Jay preaching, Membership Sunday, and this was from a leadership thing that Pastor Matt dragged me to this week. And so, so rather than having to code pictures and put them on the website, I just take a picture, chuck it up to Instagram, and then it just shows up on the website. That's really valuable to me because I don't have to mess with editing the website, but yet I get new, fresh pictures on the website that that are about what we're currently doing, and so that's really cool piece of it for me. Now, Instagram works with Crowdfire. So remember before when we did Twitter, and you can follow and unfollow people on Twitter using Crowdfire. Instagram works the same way, and you can have one Instagram or one Twitter account and one Instagram account on Crowdfire for one deal. So you can set both of them up, and so you unfollow people, and you can also copy followers on Crowdfire. Same way that we did with Twitter. So you can unfollow some people here, right? Right. You unfollow them, and then you go over here to copy followers, and uh, let's see. Who do we want to? Let's just put in. We'll just put in church. So anybody that put church in their username. Let's see what we got here. Anybody that looks Insight Worship. This looks good. So we add him. The thing with God's Girl. There you go. The thing with Crowdfire and Instagram is Instagram limits you a lot more than Twitter does. You can't follow nearly as many users on Instagram as you can on Twitter. It limits you to 100 users, or 100. Actually, it's 100 interactions. So you can unfollow and follow maximum 15 or 100 people. So you could do 50 unfollows and 50 follows. And this is best done on your phone because Instagram really works on your phone the best. And so I work all my Instagram and Crowdfire stuff on the phone. So let's talk about focus. What is Instagram? What's the focus of Instagram? And really the focus is an age range. Instagram is really popular with the younger crowd. So the 16 to 25 crowd, if you look at the statistics, that's the greatest crowd that Instagram hits. And so the younger crowd is where it's at on Instagram. So if you're in that age bracket or if you want to reach that age bracket, Instagram may be the medium that you want to use. As I said, images can only be uploaded from your phone. You can't do it from your computer. You can use your computer to view Instagram like I am now, but you can't actually put a picture on there. But what you can do is on your phone, you can go to Facebook, right? And you can grab a picture off Facebook and then download it to your phone. And then once you have it downloaded on your phone, then you can use Instagram and upload it from your phone. You can also do that through email. Sometimes I'll email myself pictures and then upload them to Instagram. And so if you wanted to, you could take some of the pictures, like you could steal stuff off of Facebook, because I take a lot of pictures, church pictures, right? And you could upload those pictures to Instagram. And so let me show you some of the stuff that I do. Oop, there we go. And so let's look at this one. And so when I post a picture, I just post it. I'm not very good. I guess I don't really have the knack for. Plus, my phone doesn't take great pictures. That's not really what my phone is designed to do. And so I just post the picture. And then I make sure that when I post it, I put the website on there, faithandvictory.com. And then, so that way, again, my focus is shoving people at the website. So on everything I do, I make sure to get faithandvictory.com in there. And so this was actually a better picture. And again, I put faithandvictory.com. Lots of people liked it. A few people commented on it. That was a lot better. So that's pretty much it. Again, Instagram is for the young people. I'm old now, so I'm not even in this category anymore. But if Instagram is for you, then hit it. Get on there and start linking pictures to the church. Start taking pictures at church and putting it up there. One caution I will give you. Please don't take, if you're going to do the picture thing and the Instagram thing, or actually it works for Pinterest too, right? If you're going to take pictures at church, please be considerate. Don't just go in and start snapping close-up shots of the new people, right? You know, that's a little rude. And so start with your friends, start with people you know, and ask them, hey, is it okay if I take your picture and put it on Instagram? And you know, most people are pretty accepting of that, and so that's kind of a little bit of our culture. So start there. All right, so done with Instagram, so let's move over to Pinterest. So Pinterest is also about pictures, right? Pinterest is a big picture-a-thon, if you will. And so once you set up your Pinterest account, then the way Pinterest works is you quote pin things to boards, right? And so you create categories in your Pinterest account, right? And so I have 4 categories here. I have one called sermon pictures, I have one called church pictures, I have one called blogs, and I have one called churches. And so so if I go to churches here, right? So what I can do is if you oops, that's not what I wanted to get to the. Oh, so here we go. So if I go to the top here and if I go to, I just search for churches, right? And so it's going to take me to everybody else's stuff that has anything to do with churches, right? So here's a church, right? And so one of the cool things about Pinterest is you can search for stuff and then you just pin it, right? So you click on the little pin it thing, and then I pin it to churches. And so it's somebody else's picture of a church, but then I've now saved that church picture. I want a church with a drawbridge, so I'm gonna pin this, right? And so I pin that to I pin that to churches. I guess that's not a drawbridge; it's more of a just a bridge, but whatever. Um, uh, yeah. So you can search for stuff and you can go around and you can put things into categories, and it's pretty cool. Now, so that's kind of one way, or I guess that's the first way to use Pinterest. The second way is um, you can upload your own pictures, and so on your computer you have pictures that you can upload. You can you can certainly download them from any of the ones that I take and upload them to Pinterest. And so these church pictures are some of the ones that I've taken, right? And so this is I believe that's Jackie Brackett. I believe that's who that is. I think, and then that's Baby Haley. Yep. And so when I upload a picture, again, when you upload it, you're allowed to put a comment on it, and then let me show you how to do that. So uploading on Pinterest is called adding a pin, and so you click add a pin, you click from your device, and then you choose an image. And so I find an image on my hard drive. I'm going to pick the communion plates because that's kind of cool. It's going to take a second to upload here. There we go. And then I'm going to put communion. faithandvictory.com, because again, I push the website. So when you upload a picture yourself, it doesn't attach it to any website. And so if you want to push a website, you have to put it in the comments. So I'm going to upload that picture. I'm going to pin it to church pictures. And away we go. And there you go. So there's my picture of the communion plates. It's got the faithandvictory.com. So then if people click on it, they're like, oh, I want to know more about faithandvictory.com. They just click that link, boom, it opens up a new link. It's really, it's in that way, Pinterest is really cool. It's really simple. It flows really well. It's very intuitive. It's very easy for non-computer users to use. It's specifically designed that way. The last thing that you can kind of do with Pinterest is, so you can add a pin from the web, right? And so you see a picture on anywhere on the internet that you like. And so you just click from the web and then you go to that page. So let's say I go to the top here. Let's say I like this picture here, right? It's got Rhonda in it. It's got the youth there at the rap concert. They're jamming out, right? So let's say I like that. So I go to this website. I copy faithandvictory.com. I go back to Pinterest, paste that in there. I go to next, and then there it is, right? So there's the picture with the youth rapping and jamming out, right? And so I just click pin it, and then I click. Oh, I add a description, and I put Christian rap concert at faithandvictory.com because I always add the website, right? So church pictures. Boom. See now, and there you go. So it's the same thing. The cool thing about the cool thing when you take something from the internet, right? So is it adds this little tag down here found on faithandvictory.com. So whenever you Pinterest something from our website, it automatically adds the little link in here, and the same thing happens, right? People can click on it. So if they like the picture, they can get right to the website. So that's a cool thing. Let me look at my list here. The target audience. So the target audience for Pinterest is 20 to 65-year-old women, which is actually pretty interesting. A lot of women use Pinterest. Not saying that the guys can't use Pinterest or that you may that you wouldn't find it interesting, but statistically, a lot of women use Pinterest, and that's the when people market or use marketing on Pinterest, they're specifically most of the time targeting women, ages 20 to 65, and so not like teens, you know, young adults to older women. Last of all, so cool thing about the website, right? So we have a Pinterest share option. So if you go to the sermon link is right there. If you go to the sermons on the website and you click on the sermon for the week, you can share it on Pinterest right here, right? Share on Pinterest. You just click on the little tab there. It automatically generates the picture that I have for the week, right? And I have just a board that's called Sermon Pictures, and then you just pin it there. I think I did this twice because I think I already did this, but that's fine. And so I just create this. This board, right? And so I just pin all the sermon pictures every week. I go in. Well, sometimes I'm not super reliable about it, but what I try to do is just pin every sermon every week. And so because I pinned it from the website, right, it gets me the link, and so people can go to the category and also to the page itself, faithandvictory.com, right? And that one's even cooler because that one takes them right to the sermon, and so if they're interested in the sermon, they can go right there. And so that's the last thing for Pinterest. And so that's pretty much it for this week. I just wanted to dive in a little bit on Pinterest and Instagram. Again, these aren't two that I super focus on, but you know, it may be something that you are really more interested in than I am. And so check it out. Create yourself. The assignments for this week is create yourself an Instagram account, create yourself a Pinterest account, get some pictures on your Instagram account. Find the church. The church on Instagram is FBC Church Auburn, and follow me on the Instagram. And then on Pinterest, you don't have to follow me because I don't have a church account on Pinterest. It's just myself. But pin a few sermons. Create yourself a sermon board or a sermon pictures board, and pin a few pictures. See if you like it. Maybe you will. I will see you guys not on the 4th, but on the 11th. And you guys have a blessed week. Love you all. Bye.